You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on RLM Radio.
The girl of your dreams has got to be in some bar.
Sorry, boys and girls, but this is X-rated. So if you're under 18...
Get out, goddammit!
Get the point? Good.
And now?
Bend over.
Y'all ready for this?
We do it all night long.
And now, your host, Grammy.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. Hey, I can do that part. Hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody. Guess what? It is a Freaker Friday night here, 7/7/2017. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference how you do the month or the day, because it's the same. Kazam, ooga chaka, and you know what? Y'all are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on this Freaker Friday, and yeah, I'm about freaked out today. Oh, excuse me. I've had, dealing with corporate again today. You know, I can only deal with corporate like once a week. If I have to deal with them more than once a week, it's like, and that's pretty much how I am today. Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I'm checking over here on Twitter, and here's a little meme. It's the cover of Beauty and the Beast, you know, for the movie. And the real cover is Disney's Beauty and the Beast. And the honest cover is Bestiality is Beautiful. Ew. That's just wrong. Of course, there was something else I saw a little bit earlier. Spirituality is a personal connection with the divine, whereas religion is crowd control. Holy crap. If that ain't true. Wowzer. And you know what? I've only got 350 stalkers again. Yes, I'm getting good at that whole dodging thing, don't you know? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close down Twitter. Thank you, by the way, Barman from RLM and from Real Liberty Media for tweeting me. I truly do appreciate you, tweet hearts. Let me go see over here on the corner pocket. Talos, his brain is answering. And Talos, honey, arr. You just have a good time there, hun. It's okay. Over on this Freedoms Network, let me see here. I see that I'm here, and Grimmy was here. Thank you, Grimmy, for sharing me over there, as well as Rob Renner, and the lovely Mary B. and KD Troxel. And I'm not going to refresh the page because Bob actually saved something or shared something. Should I start over? Hey, I'm going to have to tell Lisa B. that hair color that she used last night, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I got brain farts because the new hair color. She got a different brand of hair color, and she goes, "Can we try it on you?" And I went, "Oh, what the hell?" Well, the purple is a lot more purplier. So I'm thinking next time I go in, we're going to have to do a little bit less purple, because wow, that's a lot of purple. You know, the other purple wasn't quite so hi there. And this, the blue was more high there, which I wanted the purple to just kind of be an accent, but it's high there. Wow. I am multicolored. Let me tell you, I'm a colorful personality. Y'all should know that by now. Okay. Any case, yeah. Over here on Freedom's Network, thank you ever so much, Grimmy, for sharing me, and Bob Renner for sharing what I'm going to get to probably first. And then I saw something that Gary L. shared over on Fakeybook, and then I also saw something else that was shared over on Fakeybook that I thought, ooh, that should be fun. Let's see. Let's play. But before I get to that, I got corner pocket. Yeah, it's still just Talos over there playing around. Over on Fakeybook, the lovely Mary B is over here. And Paul, I haven't seen you since this time last year. Paul came through, had a blowout on his motorcycle, and he rented our rental car so he could continue on his journey while he was waiting for a new motorcycle tire to come in and for him to head on home. And Paul, because I helped him out with the rental car and all that fun stuff, took me out for supper. That was awfully sweet of him. So he's a nice young man that lives in upper state New York. So an off-gridder even, which was really way cool. It's like, dude, there's so many of us out there. And, you know, y'all don't realize how many of us there are out there. Just saying. Also, the lovely Mary B, or Lisa B, is over here on Facebook. Hey, Lisa B, once again, thank you ever so much, not only for trimming my hair, because my ends were getting a little bit on the, they needed to be trimmed. So thank you for that, and for coloring, and for the absolutely wonderful conversation and girl detox time. That was awesome. Thank you, lady. You the bomb. And you know what? For like the fourth time in a row now, since I've had fourth appointment in a row that I've had with Lisa over the last few months, we had storms come up just as I got there, the storm started blowing in. It's like, okay, something's going on. Whenever Lisa B and I get together, it starts storming. And it really does. It's, looking back, at least the last 4 times that I've had an appointment with her. Yeah. So y'all should be freaked out, because if Lisa B and I get together and the world comes to an end, that's because we finally figured out how to make the world come to an end. Be afraid. We are like gods with a small g, a very small g. Okay, now to the place where you need to be if you wish to give me static. What, honey? You calling me a cradle robber? Well, I got a rocking chair. That could be kind of sort of cradle robbing too. I could rock someone in my chair. Whoo! Oh my mind just went bada bing, bada boom. Okay, what is that? Lots of vids about North Korea. Distraction. Okay, over here in the RLM, right up top, is Barman, the most splendiferous bot in the whole wide world. Why? Because I said so. That's why. Grimner is following close behind Barman, because Barman still hasn't brought him his drink, damn it. Barman, give Grimner a drink, damn it. I think he prefers scotch, if I remember correctly. I also see the lovely Moose Girl, and you know what? Grimmy and Moose Girl are going to be on later on this evening with the Freakers Ball, so be sure to stick around, because I'm not sure. I think JJ's might be coming on to play some tunage between yours truly and the Freakers Ball, and if he doesn't, well, there's a rerun that you may not have heard yet that'll be playing. Not necessarily rerun, but a replay of an awesome play over here in the RLM. So stick around, because cool shit's going on. I'm telling ya. The lovely Kate is here. Hey there, Kate. How you doing, sweetie? Saw you chit-chatting earlier in the day. Of course, I didn't get much of a chance to hang out in the RLM today because, corporate. Ack. I also see Alias D, or Alias, however you wish to pronounce that, as well as Asmo. Hi, Asmo. How you doing? And looky there, the lovely Beth Z is here. Hey, Beth Z. How is you? Oh, Gooberment just fell out. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Uh-oh. You might go out tonight, Moosey? What? You think you have a life? You silly woman. You just go have fun. You do it. You know you want to do it. Okay, I also see Chalcedony, who's got that going on. Thank you, Chalcedony. And we got a double dip and a Chloe in the house. Wee-hoo! I'm here. Yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe, mentally. Well, maybe not mentally. Physically, though. Physically. Could, but don't know if you will. Okay, well, you know, if such a thing could be, it should be, right, Moosey? I also see IB Don C, who is back from his travels, his escapades. He's going to see his young'uns. Yay! And I did see that the motorhome worked quite well for him. So yay, double yay. That's cool beans, dude. I need to get with you because I'm thinking I want to know what it would take for me to do my own internet service provider kind of thing. Because I'm getting really tired of this shit. And apparently there's an awful lot of other people out here that are getting really tired of this shit. So I might talk about that more later. And then again, I might not. You never know. You never know. Okay, Java Doctor 2 is here. Hey, Java, how are you? And looky there, JJ's. Hi, JJ's, the wonderful guy with the Scottish brogue. And no, I can't do a decent Scottish brogue, so I'm just not going to butcher it. I also see North Force is here. Thank you for toning down the wind. I appreciate it, hon. P. Bunyan is here. Hey, Timber, as well as RLM Fluke, who is Barman's Vanna White in the cybernetic world. Although RLM Fluke is probably going, what the hell? I don't look good in a beaded spangled dress. But hey, Fluke, you signed up for the job. You got it. I also see Rob Works is here, and I saw he fired up that bubbler several times today. And I know Grimmy hit on it at least once before he passed it on. I don't remember. Let me scroll up and see. Ah, there, Rob. Fired up the bubbler just before I went live. There you go. Good job, Rob. That's why we keep you around. I also see Trust No One, who is soon to be a cyber bazillionaire. At least in my mind. He will be. I also see Phantom 2. And whoa. Thank you, Phantom, for the little intro. Really do enjoy that. Beetle! How you doing, hon? Hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. BTC Bob is here, the first of the Bob triplets, as well as Dimma. Hey, Dimma, how are you? And Fleet. Dimma is fleet of foot. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I also see Frumpy, who was giving me static earlier. Something about I was not doing a very good job of faking like I was paying attention, because it was pretty obvious that I wasn't paying attention, but I was faking like it. Oh, hey, now we got Chelsea Denis here as well. Sweet. Got the O out of here. Okay. Jehovah One. And you know what, Jehovah One? I saw you got some stuff brewing out there in Colorado. You know, if you want to brew some stuff up in Colorado, blow some of that weed into Kansas. I'm not that far from the border. I'll bet you I could catch it. I bet you. I used to be pretty good. I played outfield. They used to stick me out. Let's see. Okay. The one that's behind first base, that's where they used to stick me because I used to have to float between there and center field because I had the arm that could at least get it into the pitcher from deep outfield. Can't do that shit no more because I buggered up my shoulder. Doing the limbo. That's about the time. Yeah, that was the same time I broke my elbow. Not exactly the most coordinated person in the world, so that's why I do radio. Okay, I also, and Jehovah One, please, no bada bing, bada boom, bada bah with the sky sparklies tonight, please, because I really, it's getting tall around here. I'd appreciate it if you'd back off at least one day. I might get the bulk of it done. Juana Taco is here. Hi, Juana. I had a honey wheat flatbread sandwich just before I went on tonight. And that was quite tasty. I haven't tried the honey wheat flatbread yet, and it was very tasty. Kazoo is in the house. Kazoo. I need to find my kazoo. Damn it. I need to find that. The lovely Mary B from Down Under. Hey, lady, how are you doing? I hope everything is wonderful for you down there. Hope things aren't flying off the earth because, you know, you're down under, so you're upside down. According to the globulists, at least. I like saying that, globulists. I also see bot, which is a wonderful way to work the lips. Got to give him practice somehow. Nansan Dubois, another facial exercise because I have to really get into it with that one, as well as pon sauce. And looky there, the lovely Rain. Hi, Rain. How are you? Sock puppet. I need to find. I ran across while I was going through boxes the other day. I ran across a sock puppet, and I left it on top of the box down in the basement. Should have brought it up with me so I could have done sock puppety things that you couldn't see, but I could see, and I would go, ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm sick and wrong. I also see Stats Bob and Tip Bob, the last two of the Bob triplets, and to round out the crew over in the RLM is Vil E _. How are you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a freak-tastic Friday. I know I am. It got up to 100 again, at least according to my car. It got up to 100 again. Oh, well. Let's see. Oh, sweet. My sister-in-law is doing well. My family really needs to stop falling apart. They really need to stop doing that because, I'm sending all of these positive and healing and loving vibes out to them. And it's like, I need to recharge, y'all. Need to give me a break. Of course, I did a little bit of recharging last night with Lisa B. But wow, y'all need to give me a break, okay? I would appreciate it immensely. Okay. First things first. Donna, other cousin Donna. Donna is at LSA Burger in Denton, Texas. I want to know how good it is, sweetie. You need to post on here how good it is. Not that I'm going to go to Denton, Texas, but I'd still want to know because, I'm living vicariously through you. Now, over to Freedom's Network to get to what Bob Renner shared. This is 15 styles of distorted thinking. I can do that without styling. Just ask me, I tell you. Okay, I needed a drink. Oh, I got to tell you, I spent some silly money that I thought was, kind of a foolish money thing. But, wow, I'm really impressed. At work, we are starting to carry Pelican coolers and the Pelican cups. And I got a 32-ounce one because I have a lot of 20-ounce cups. But I thought, okay, that'll be my road tripping cup, as if I need a 32-ounce beverage while I'm on the road. Can you say, hello, rest stops? In any case, it has our company logo on it. And I thought, okay, I'm going to get one, but it's got to have the company logo. I only had to pay cost on it. So, yeah, I got a break on it. But it's mint green because they don't really have that many color selections. But holy moly, I put an icy beverage in it last night, just before I went to Lisa B's. And this morning, there was still ice in it. And this afternoon, there was still a couple little pieces of ice in it. So when I got home, I put some more ice in it and some more water from my well water. And oh my goodness, nummy, 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 nummy. So yeah, I'm high on well water. There you go. But it's I'm impressed. That's one of the few times where I really spent money that I thought, do you really need that? But wow, that's going to be a nice cup. In any case, 15 styles of distorted thinking. Filtering. That's when you take the negative details and magnify them while filtering out all positive aspects of a situation. The reverse of that is when you take all of the positive aspects of a situation and filter out all of the negative. Anytime you do filtering like that, it's not a good thing. It's just like these people that these lovely spiritual people, they're being ever so spiritual. And, okay, that's fine. You could, that's your form of spirituality, and spirituality is an individual thing. So I get that. But when you start telling me that in order to be a truly spiritual individual, I need to eliminate my negative thoughts and my negative feelings and any aspect of me that might be construed as negative. And I want to tell you, honey, you're not a whole person when you do that. Because how do you know? Maybe someone else considers a personality trait a negative trait, whereas you consider it a strength. Maybe you consider a part of you possibly a negative when others around you consider it a strength. So why are you trying to eliminate parts of the whole? You cannot understand something properly if you don't see the whole picture, if you don't get all the details. Therefore, stop filtering. Stop it. Polarized thinking. See? Same thing. Things are black or white, good or bad. You have to be perfect or you're a failure. There is no middle ground. Well, you know what? I bounce around between that way, way over there perfect and the way, way over there total pile of dog do. And I bounce around like a pinball between those two. And any given day, you never know. Actually, it could be every 5 minutes. You never know. I will admit that I bounce around between those two quite a bit. There are times when I am just absolutely spectacular at whatever I just did, and don't expect me to do it again because I did it once. And that's enough. And then there's times when I'm just a total pile of poop. That's usually when I feel like shit, that I'm a total pile of poop. But, just putting that out there. So yeah, nothing is ever just black or just white. There's always varying shades of, no, not pervy shades of gray, although those are included in there. That's part of that shades of gray that is the perviness. Where some don't think it's pervy, and I'm happy for them. Just keep it away from me. Overgeneralization. This is when you come to a general conclusion based on a single incident or piece of evidence. If something bad happens once, you expect it to happen over and over and over and over again. It's also called stereotyping. You see one person of one culture or pigmentation or gender, and you go, all of them are like that, just because one of them did one thing one time. Nah. Don't work that way. Mind reading. Ami, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. Mind reading without their saying so. You know what people are feeling and why they act the way they do. In particular, you are able to divine how people are feeling towards you. Odds are when you think you're doing that, you're wrong. Because you're projecting. Just putting that out there. Just a sec. I gotta tell someone I'm on the radio. I'm live now. Okay. What is that? Oh. Catastrophizing. Catastrophizing? What the fudge? Oh, that's when you expect disaster. You notice or hear about a problem and start what ifs. What if tragedy strikes? What if it happens to you? What if? Deal with it then. But this whole what if is wasting your time. And you only get those little ticky-talks once. So stop wasting your time on what if. You know? Oh, Grim, I hadn't thought of it like that. Stereotyping, typing with both hands. Yeah. Hey, that's just way cool. So I'm like ambidextrous because I can do that. I can type with both hands. At the same time even. And sometimes I can do it without a typo even. That's when I'm overachieving, way over on that perfection zone. Once again, doesn't happen often. Don't expect it all the time. Just saying. Back to. You know what? I keep hearing, I saw that there was an earthquake up in Montana the other day. You know what? If it goes bada bing, bada boom, I'm out of here. And I don't mean it's like I'm moving. It means I'm out of here. The meat suit will probably be encased in a pyroclastic cloud or something along those lines because I am within the danger zone. So I'm not going to worry about it. If it does it, it does it. And if it don't, booyah. Got another day to mess with y'all. That's the way I look at it. Personalization. And see, we all do this. Thinking that everything people do or say is some kind of reaction to you. You also compare yourself to others, trying to determine who is smarter, better looking, etc., etc., etc. Well, I do that from time to time. I also, from time to time, think that, people are okay, I'm just pretty much, every once in a while, I do that personalization thing. And a lot of times, I see when others do it, and it's like, don't yell at them, don't bark at them, because don't be throwing stones, little miss liver in a glass house that needs to wash her windows. Because that's me. Which part of the reason why I don't wash my windows is because I house clad. It's in my house. If I don't want to wear nothing wandering around my house, then I don't. And whoever's watching me through the little NSA cameras, that's what you get for getting that sucky job. I hope it burns your retinas. Okay. Control fallacies. You know where my mind went at first. That's where it goes all the time. If you feel externally controlled, you see yourself as helpless, a victim of fate. The fallacy of internal control has you responsible for the pain and happiness of everyone around you. Okay, I do have personal control over myself, as in how I act or react to things. Anything external, I have very little control over. I have learned that over the years. There was a time when I really thought I could control that. Then I became a mom and realized, you're funny. You really messed in the head. Okay, the fallacy of fairness. Oh, but life must be fair. No, we don't even have weather that's really fair. Just saying. You feel resentful because you think you know what's fair, but other people don't agree with you because they're just plain not inclusive enough, like including your perspective and living by your perspective because it's yours, and so therefore it must be the best in the West, right? Yeah. Blaming. Oh, that's always a fun one. Pointing that finger and lopping off those three that are pointing back at you. You hold other people responsible for your pain. Or take the other tack and blame yourself for every problem or reversal. Yeah, that is kind of a sucky one, but I think we're all guilty of it. I think that's part of being man. Should. If such a thing could be, it should be, or would be, or possibly might kind of, sort of, almost, maybe. You think? You have a list of ironclad rules about how you and other people should act. People who break the rules anger you, and you feel guilty if you violate the rules. I do feel bad if I violate my own personal code. And then I have to look back and I have to see, why the hell did I do that? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's mine. Yeah. But, I no longer feel bad when other people break my personal codes because they're my personal codes. They're not everyone else's personal code. Everybody's got their own. Sometimes that's not easy to actually come to grips with, but I have actually at least, logically decided that that's how life is. Now, actually getting myself to kind of go, okay, so you're a douche. Well, I'll just stay away from you as much as I possibly can. Or I'm being a douche in this situation. I think I'll stay away from people as much as I possibly can. It works lots of ways. Emotional reasoning. Now, see, I do that a lot. I haven't read the direction or the directions, the definition, but emotional reasoning, I reason a lot with my emotions. I know that shocks you. You believe that what you feel must be true automatically. Okay, no. If you feel stupid and boring, then you must be stupid and boring. Oh no, there's times where I slap that stupid label on me because I had to hold my beer watch this moment, and it didn't really turn out too well. And as I looked back on it, it was like, well, did you learn something from that? Usually I do, if I survive it with no broken bones. If I got broken bones out of the deal, which I've only done that once, then it's like, won't do that again, will ya? Reminder, especially when the weather changes. Okay, the fallacy of change. Yeah, that lovely Morpheus. You're going to see change. Really, what kind of change? Are we talking pennies, nickels, dimes? Like that's all we're going to have left at the end of our paycheck to have to last the rest of the month on? Or change as in things are going to get sunshine and rainbows? Or are we talking change like, you will be my slave? You know, change can be all kind of things. Sorry about that. I probably blasted your ears out with that one. So the fallacy of change. You expect that other people will change to suit you if you just pressure or cajole them. Okay, I've done the whole bat the eyes thing. Doesn't work. And I really am just a little bit too small to pressure people. Although I can be quite mouthy at times. And usually that results in someone going, yes, dear, and then turning around and doing whatever the hell they damn well please anyway. So that doesn't work for me. Sorry. I tried it a few times and nope. Global labeling. There's that whole stereotype thing. Stereotyping with two hands at the same time. Overachiever. No stutter fingers involved. Booyah. So this is when you generalize one or two qualities into a negative global judgment. Like these globular people out there just seem to think that the world is round. But it's not. It's ovoid. I think that's what What's-His-Face says. You know, that physicist guy that I used to really like. And then the more I listened to him, the more I thought, what the hell you smoking? I don't want any of it because it's really fucked up your head. F-bomb, 35 minutes in. Just saying. Being right. I am always right. Except for when I'm left. Is that not the same thing? You're continually on trial to prove that your opinions and actions are correct. Being wrong is unthinkable, and you will go to any length to demonstrate your rightness, or your leftness, or your upside downness, or your right side upness. You're going to be going to any lengths to show your ness, not Elliot Ness either. And lastly, heaven's reward fallacy. Yeah, this ought to be a good one. You expect all of your sacrifice and self-denial to pay off as if there were someone keeping score. You feel better when the reward doesn't come. You know, I'm kind of a tangible kind of person. I always figured if I did something right, I want to see just how well it worked out. You know, I want it, and I don't want it to be this kind of, you know, I said something and learned 20 years later, hey, I was right. I don't want that shit. It's like, okay, I put this together and hey, I didn't have any extra pieces. And it works. Booyah! That's my reward. So, This is over on Freedom's Network. It's a little meme thing that Bob Renner shared. Let me see if I can... I'll just copy the link address and see if it shares over here. That's right, Wanna Taco, or your duckness. Ducky, 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 ducky. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Oh, well, that's not... No, that's not what I wanted to share. That's snot. We'll do this again. Let me see if it will take me there. No. Okay, Bob. We're going to go to your wall. Graham, I am not coordinated. I know that shocks you. Okay. Let me do this. How about I do this? Oh, I know what I did. I copied the wrong thing. That's what I did. Oh, no, I don't like that one. That's too small. So we'll go there, and then we'll go there, and then we'll go image address, and then I'll see if that works. You think? Try it again. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, Grim. Appreciate it, Grimmy. That one's a lot shorter. Yeah. I was having coordination issues for some dumb reason. Because, you know, oh, wow. That's a good one. Wow, that's a lot more detailed, too. Sweet. Bob's was more concise. I like that link. I'm going to share that link a few other places. Sweet. Ah, okay. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll just do that. And I'll put it over in the corner pocket as well. Thank you, Cyborg Noodle, for sharing that over here in the corner pocket. I truly do appreciate it, honey. You're such a way cool bot. You're such a good bot. Don't let anybody ever tell you any different. You're a good bot. Okay, bot, 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 bot. Now, I'm going to go back here. What do I have there? Ah, okay. Now I'm going to get to the one, you know, because that's just plain messed up thinking. So let's get to another thing that's really messed up. You know, because everybody says, oh, you should use olive oil when you're cooking because that's one of the healthier oils. Or you should use coconut oil, which, yes, coconut oil is better than toothpaste. That's a link off to the side. Yes, it is. Little coconut oil, little baking soda, and put a drop of whatever flavor of essential oil you really like. Melaleuca doesn't necessarily taste wonderful, but it's very good for getting rid of issues in the mouth. Clove oil is quite tasty. Or peppermint oil is also quite tasty, or if you're more on the citrus side, but they're tasty and beneficial to the gingiva tissue and the teeth and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, coconut oil toothpaste is way better, and better yet, no fluoride. Booyah, that's the bonus round. So from Gary L, he shared this on Fakeybook. It's from womandailytips.com. 14 fake olive oil companies are revealed now, so avoid these brands. So, it was found that even 7 of the biggest olive oil makers in USA mix their items with cheap oils to get more profits, because it's all about the almighty dollar, don't you know? It's not because they want to keep you coming back, because yeah, when you adulterate it with all this other nasty shit, eventually people are going to quit coming back because they're going to be dying. Because like if you put canola oil or, you know, hydrogenated vegetable oil or whatever, corn oil, or yeah, why not just put bacon grease in? It's bacon flavored extra virgin olive oil. There you go. So Apparently, even 70% of olive oil sold in the U.S. stores is fake, as they have been cut with cheaper, inferior oils like canola and sunflower oil. This is similar to the 2008 practice in Italy. This meant seizure of 85 oil farms that mixed their percentage chlorophyll with sunflower and canola to olive oil. Ah. The oil was mixed, colored, perfumed, and flavored too, and these things made the Australian government investigate their oils. The results were awful. After that, not one brand named extra virgin olive oil got the 2012 certificate of approval. Not one. So, does that make you think as though you need to, like get some olives and make your own oil? Get an olive press or something? Hey, how about just cook with olives? There you go. I don't know how well that would work as a... Cook with coconut oil. There you go. These scams made the University of California to study 124 imported brands of extra virgin olive oil and discovered that more than 70% of the samples did not pass the test. So the brands that failed the test are Carapelli, Mazzita, Pompian, Mazzola. Shocker, shocker, Mazzola's a corn oil company. Prima Donna, Colavita, Sasso, Antica Badia, Star. Whole Foods. Whole Foods. Filippo Berio, Safeway, Coricelli, and Bertolli. Aw, man, but if it isn't Bertolli, it's not Italian. On the other hand, the following brands are trustworthy. Oh, thank you, Grim. Oh, man, that's just awfully considerate of themselves to do that. Thank you, Juana Taco. Grimmy says that the canola oil companies surveyed themselves and they said that coconut oil and olive oil is bad for you. Yeah, it is. It's very bad for you because then you'll survive, which means you have to continue breathing chemtrails, which mean you have to continue. But you know what? There's a fix for that. I shared the video earlier. There is a doctor. He's a holistic doctor out of Texas that, thank you, Sock Puppet, for sharing that link. The 14 fake olive oil companies are revealed. Booyah! From the sheep media. If you get iodine in your system, which most of us are very iodine deficient, and you need to get like 10 times what the daily recommended amount of iodine is. And, oh gosh darn it, Dr. Group out of Texas. He has some videos on how to detox your endocrine system, how to detox the liver, how to detox your body. Let's see. Raw apple cider vinegar with the mother in the bottom, which he uses the same brand as I do. Bragg's apple cider vinegar. He puts a little bit of that in his water all the time, which to me, I would have to put some raw honey in there too, which thankfully we now have someone who lives about 60 miles northeast of me that has hives, and he comes to town and he sells the honey about once a quarter. He comes to town to sell honey. And it's been a while since I bought some from him because the last time he was here, I bought some. And I still had some left over from the last person who was about 80 miles south of here, does honey. So, still in the state, local honey. So, And it's ever so yummy. But I'm almost out of that, so I'm going to have to break into the new batch here pretty quick. But yeah, I would have to put a little bit of honey in with that apple cider vinegar in my water. But that is a very good way of helping to get the fluoride and the chlorine and all that other nasty shit out of your system. He explains it much better in the multiple purposes and uses of iodine or yeah, something along those lines. It's Dr. Group. Cute young man with children and a wife, and he talks about them a lot. And so I just had to look at him and go, wow, your wife's lucky because you sure are cute. And young. And that pretty much kicked me out of the running anyway. So, back to this. Okay, the following brands that are trustworthy is Lechero. Is that how you say that? McAvoy Ranch Organic. Orto Olive. Omaggio. Bariani Olive Oil. California Olive Ranch. Lucchini. Ottavio. I know I'm butchering these, but it sounds so much more cultural and European when I say it like that. Cobram Estate, Olia Estates, Kirkland Organic. Those are the ones that are trustworthy. So how do you test olive oil? Well, you can test the olive oil that you have at home. You could put the bottle in the fridge for half an hour, and if it starts to solidify, that means that the oil is pure, as it contains a large amount of monounsaturated fat. On the other hand, if it does not solidify, it's faker, belly acher, and it will cause you a belly ache because it'll mess with your gut flora, and you need to have your gut right in order to have the rest of you right. Okay, so just to be sure, look for the official governmental seals of approval on the label. Oh. See, now they're trying to give themselves a reason for being, a job security, the official governmental seal of approval. Is that a seal like, I don't think so. So, kind of like the Australian extra virgin certified. Oh, hey, the Australians check to see if you're an extra virgin. Oh, oil. Or the California Olive Oil Council certified extra virgin. Alrighty. Thank you once again, Gary L., for that wonderful link. I will go ahead and share this over here on the effin site. Dun, 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 da, da, da. I have a funny feeling that flatbread is not going to sit with me for very long. I'm going to need to have something else to eat when I get done, because looking at all this olive oil and that making me have rumblies in the tumbly again. Of course, I haven't eaten that much today either, so that's probably why. When you get busy, you forget to eat. Have you noticed that? Or am I the only... No, I know I'm not the only one that does that, but... Okay, we'll just do that one. Okay, this is a fun one. And it's just for shits and giggles, just because I saw it and I thought, oh? And then I tried it and I went, ah. This is from Ewao, which is EWAO.com, or earthweareone.com. But I like saying Ewao much better. That's kind of a fun thing to say. This is in their spirituality section, and it's put your palms together and pay attention to this little detail, which I'm going to go ahead and share this with y'all so you can do it, and you can tell me, which one are you? Which one? Huh? I don't know. What? Put the bottle out when cold or in the fridge for 30 minutes. Ah, thank you, Sock. Okay. Maine governor admits he makes up fake news to fight fake news. How fun! How fun. See? Fight fire with fire. Not that it really does a whole hell of a lot of good, but hey. Cookies. Okay. Back to this article. Excuse me. Palmistry is an ancient practice characterized as the ability to tell one's future through the study of your palms. No, they're not hairy. So, dating back to the roots of Hindu astrology and gypsy fortune tellers several thousand years ago, it is now known and practiced worldwide. And that's one of those things that, I really like that gal, that Cindy Sheehan, is that what her name is? The one that has she's declared herself supreme ruler and dictator for life, kind of, sort of, almost, but I mean, it sounds like she means well, but I haven't really researched and followed her enough. But there's something there that I'm just kind of going, And part of it was, she started listing all of these things that are bad juju because they invite demonic possession, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay. I thought you said free will and natural law, and all of a sudden now you're saying these things are bad juju and you should not do them because they're in violation of natural law, and yet they're a free will choice. So I'm having a few issues with that gal right now. Maybe she and I will have a little discussion later. I don't know. I may actually even email her. I haven't decided yet. Okay, back to this. But she has an issue with, reading palms and tarot cards and whatever. And it's like, hey, whatever floats your boat. If that's what you want to do, if I want to pay attention to it, I will. If I don't, I won't. It's that simple. So, there are a number of specific lines on the palm that a palm reader will focus on, each with its own unique connections and meanings. One important line is that of the heart line, otherwise known as the love line. And it's running from the edge of the palm under the little finger across to an area in which the middle finger and or forefinger joins the hand. Okay. Now, this is interactive here, peeps, and you need to kind of look at your hands. I want you, look at your hands. Look at your hands. I want to know. So, this line has been found to have deep meaning in the areas of love and affection. I wonder if that crease is made by... Moving along. Yes, I do kind of get irreverent about just about anything. Oh, Frumpy. Oh, Grammy, my lines might match up exactly too, and it's like, what? Really? Thanks, Frumpy, for noticing that it's awful crowded in here. Okay. Back to this. So while some of you may pay attention to just the line on one palm, using it in order to predict if you do or do not have deep affection in your life, if your emotions are complicated or simple, and how smooth you can predict your love life and subsequent marriage will go, there has also been found to be a connection between the location of this line when comparing your two palms. Location, location, location. So place your palms together. No, not like you're clapping. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. So place your palms together and look at the way in which the love lines up. And then read which way you are. So, the left line is higher. If this is you, these individuals do not believe that love is a necessary factor in their life for happiness. completely content to be on their own, and for this reason, they are willing to got wait. How about go wait? However long it may take to find the right person, rather than rushing into a relationship just to avoid being single for too long. Okay, I need to look at my daughter's hands. Next time she comes out for a visit. She's supposed to be coming out here in a couple weeks. They are attracted to people who are different from themselves in some way, largely drawn to those who are significantly younger or those of different nationalities and cultures. They're highly self-confident. They easily overcome hardship in life and are willing to work through the tough times in a relationship if they believe that it is the one. Now, if your love lines line up on both hands at the same level, that's me, and apparently that's Grammy as well. Ooh, Grammy, hey! We're line twins. That's almost like line dancing. You have no lines, Frumpy? Well, obvious. Well. Frumpy's a left-hand higher. Okay. So, the individuals where they line up. These individuals take love very seriously and prefer to be in a constant long-term relationship. They're not afraid of the time, energy, and dedication that a real relationship will take. And they're more than prepared to fight for something that they feel strongly about. They're highly rational. This is me, by the way. And valuing the importance of a steady routine. Okay, I know it can be important, but wow, steady routine? Okay, my radio's a steady routine. Kinda. They're highly disturbed when something changes. Well, I'm highly disturbed anyway, but change no longer really, and it never really highly disturbed me. Especially last minute. Okay, there are some things that last minute changes. It's like, really? Seriously? What the fuck? You couldn't have told me like 5 minutes ago? An hour ago that we were going to, and where's the money going to come from? Yeah, that's pretty much my last minute freak out kind of thing. It's like, what? Which is part of why I'm no longer married. Okay, they're soft-spoken and caring. I can be on occasion. And they're often reaching out to care for others in their times of need. Okay, now I do that. I do that. I do that. Okay, so the left-hand line is lower than the right hand. These people are old souls. They're wise beyond their years. Well, this is not me. Not unless I juggle my hands a little. They have a unique outlook on life. They are not one to fall into trends of modern society, instead choosing to live life by their own set of social rules, which often date back to times of chivalry and respect. They are highly intuitive and possess a sixth sense that is rarely, if ever, wrong. These individuals find themselves drawn to older partners and friends as they operate at a much more mature level than others their age. So, wow. Well, that's interesting. Now I'm going to, next family get-together, I'm going to look at everybody's hands. You know I am. You're welcome, Darwin. I see Darwin over on Fakey Book. Okay. And I'll just share that over there, because that is kind of fun. I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but it was fun. And you know, I had my palm read a long time ago. a long time ago. And really the only thing that I remember of it was I went, nah. And now I'm having to go, wait a minute. You know, because at 20 years old, you don't go, oh, now, you know, that's not ever going to happen, because you're thinking like the next year down the road. Because at 20 years old, that's about as far as you think, at least with most of us. Actually, some of us just think about from what I'm going to do tonight, but which is kind of sort of where I was for quite a while there in those early years. But, yeah. This was kind of fun. So I'll just go ahead and do that one just because. Okay. Now that I have done the fun ones. Oh, found a flattened thread on the driving screw of your yoke puller. All right, Fleet. I have no idea what a yoke puller is. I don't think I want to know. Just saying. Kevin Bacon reveals he still struggles with money. Well, I think wasn't Kevin Bacon one of those that what's his face? Bernie the Wall Street guy. I really didn't pay that close of attention because, well, you know, I didn't have any money on Wall Street, so it's like Madoff, yeah. Bernie Madoff made off with his money. Yeah, I'm sure you are still struggling with money, hon. Because you went with the guy that said, I can get you great returns. And you didn't hear the part of there could be great risk involved as well. You just went, great returns. I'm just looking. Brains On, the popular science podcast designed for children. Nope. Nope. I was never Jackie Chan. What? 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 Yoke puller? Oh, the yoke puller's what causes the lines on your hand. Oh, thanks, Grammy. Wow. So here I've been using a yoke puller and didn't even know it. Okay. Bernie Madoff. I think he made off. Thanks, Rob. Okay, I'm going to go because, yeah, when I went over here, it was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to go to the anti-media. No. So, Maine governor admits he makes up fake news to fight against fake news. Because, well, you know, if you want to be a faker, bellyacher, right, let's see who can outfake the other. Huh? I'm sorry, but I tell you, the sooner the print press goes away, the better society will be. Yeah, probably. It was. I actually watched the James Burke connections on the printing press and some of that stuff, and that was really very fascinating. The different connections that he made throughout history that brought us to the printing press and then brought us to where we are today. And it's like somewhere along those lines, something fucked up. Of course, this was connections from like 1979, 1980. So yeah, that's old news, hon. Things went awry shortly thereafter. I'm thinking 1984. Just because. So the controversial Maine governor, Paul LePage, made that comment during a radio interview with local media on Thursday. He made the comment about the sooner the press goes away, print press goes away, the better. The response was prompted by questions regarding reports that claimed the governor was planning to take a 10-day vacation during important budget negotiations amid a government shutdown. And why not? And if they're going to have a government shutdown, let's really see it shut down. And let's not see anybody collecting like vacay pay or anything like that. Y'all, government shut down because they can't afford to pay you, sorry ass. So you ain't going to get no vacay pay. Hey, I'm a poet. No vacay pay. So, apparently we're revolutionizing the news industry, but we need your help. Really? We do? I don't want to get started. LePage admits he told 2 state lawmakers during phone calls that he intended to leave the state, but said he did it as a ruse to get them to call him back. The governor, a Republican, claims that when those lawmakers went to the media with their tale, both legislators and reporters were playing right into his hands. I just love to sit in my office and make up ways so they'll write these stupid stories because they are just so stupid. It's awful. Okay, I like that. I like this guy, and I don't even know this guy, but I just like that line. And so therefore, I'm doing one of those warped kind of thinking kind of things where one thing made me go, I like this guy. At least in that one line, I like this guy, because it is stupid. It's like you're running to mommy to tell on so-and-so down the street. So, as an example of the indignation born of the governor's alleged prank, take what Maine's Democratic House Speaker Sarah Gideon told the local media on Monday. It is the biggest abdication. How about I try that over again? It is the biggest abdication of responsibility that I have ever witnessed. And every person in this state should be absolutely outraged by it. And yes, they should be absolutely outraged by it, because there was an abdication of responsibility, because the governor said this to 2 representatives, and instead of them calling him back to confirm not only what he meant by what he said, but they went running to the press, leaking information that they only had just a little bit, and they ran with it. So yes, that is an abdication of responsibility. And it is an outrage. You've got a bunch of children there. LePage says that the main media, which he calls vile and inaccurate, jumped the gun on the story, and that he considers the whole affair to be part of the fake news cycle. But this story is far from the first time Governor LePage has slammed his state's media. As well he should, because if you are truly going to be a journalist, you're going to investigate, if for nothing else to get confirmation. But if you just run with it and run with it with whatever take you want to take, without getting any clarification on something that's... Wow. Talk about lack of journalistic integrity. But then again, the country is actually, I think the world is pretty rampant with that. Oh, wait a minute. That was one of those global inaccuracies that I just did. Stereotyping. Shame on me. In 2012, while speaking before a group of 8th graders, the governor told kids that reading newspapers in Maine is like paying somebody to tell you lies, which, yeah, pretty much is, because they will tell you what they want you to hear. They may not even base it on a single fact, just perceptions. You know, if you want to do op-eds through all of this shit, hey, fine, just let people know this is an op-ed, this is my personal perception, whatever. But when you put it out there as factual, you know, kind of like climate change, really? Seriously? Climate change is news? Because, well, it's been doing it for, how many years has the planet been here? That's how long it's been changing. It's what it does. So while participating in a fighter jet simulation back in 2013, he was asked what targets he had in mind, to which he replied, "I want to find the Portland Press Herald building and blow it up." A rather flippant remark that probably had a kernel of truth to it. And so, did you guys run with it? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you had a grand time with it. And I think it's funny. Go for it. Speak your mind. Deal with the repercussions. Call them out on their assholiness. Why not? I think it's funny myself. You know, it's kind of like when people ask me a rhetorical question and I give them a smart-ass answer. It's like, don't be asking me a question unless you want me to answer it. If you don't want me to answer it, keep your trap shut. Even if it's rhetorical, because if it's rhetorical, I will be a smart-ass about it. Just because I can. I like that. You know, we need more people to just, and I don't want them in government. I think we just need more people to step up and do that shit. And go, yeah, so what of it? You do it all the time, why can't I? Oh well. Pissy ass, pissy ass. It's just not right when it's not them, when it's not the press giving you the news. What? You could not update my status? Why not? Uh-oh. What? What? Something happened and it won't let me. What? Okay. Yes, I want to reload, because you're being a poo-poo head. Yes, Hobbs, sometimes all you need is a nap. Naps are wasted on the young. They don't appreciate them. Not the way us older people do. I appreciate naps. Aww. Aww. Okay, I know y'all can't see this shit, but my sissy poo just shared the cutest little thing. And so I have to tag my daughter in it. Just because. She will love me. Okay, I'm going to go back to my pocket now, because I know I stuck some stuff in my pocket earlier today. Okay, since we did the little palmy thing, here's another fun one. Or I thought it was fun. And I started reading them, and I went, okay, yeah, I'm that one. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so this is from wisediaries.com. I mean, if we're going to get all existential and out there, let's really do it, okay? I've already had you looking at your palms and scratching at them. I know you got itchy ones. What are you guys I don't want to know what you guys talking about. I started to think about it, and then I went, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Do I want to know what that is? Oh, okay. I clicked on the link. I need to stop that. Okay. From the wisediaries.com. Are you fire, earth, air, or water spirit? Now you're going to have to wait, because I'm not going to share this, because it's interactive as we go. They're all female, though, so if you're feeling your feminine side, let me know. So when you look into the soul of the universe, it is easy to see how everything is connected. And we are all one of the same. One of the same. I think one and the same would probably be more appropriate there. Essentially, we are the universe expressing itself as human, which, okay, I really do believe that. We are, Each little individual is just a universe experiencing from a different perspective. It's way cool. How else do you think it's going to be omnipotent and omnipresent? Duh. So, we all come from stardust, and we all carry within us the elements of the world around us. These elements include air, earth, fire, and water. I kind of had those fuddled around, but you get the gist. We all have some elements of earth, air, fire, and water within us, but often we lead with only one or two of these elements. So, to discover whether you are fire, earth, air, or water spirit, here are a brief outline excuse me, of the energetic imprints, and you can find out which one you are. So, if you are a fire spirit, which I am a Leo, which is a fire sign. So, if you are a fire spirit, you are excuse me, you will feel a calling to deliver an important message to the world. You have to feel passionate about things in order to pursue them. You will feel a burning desire to create, inspire, or lead others. You are not afraid to tell it like it is and communicate your truth. And you are often very independent and always paving a new way. Okay, I can see some of those and yet not some of those. So maybe I'm not a fire spirit. If you are an earth spirit, you will feel a calling to heal and care for others, especially through using nature. Okay, I can identify with that. You have no problem holding space for other people or taking on responsibilities. You have a strong ambition to heal and save the planet or make the world a better place in some way. You are private when it comes to your emotions and only share what is necessary. Okay, this might come as a surprise to you, but yeah, really, I am kind of I don't share near what I could. Isn't that scary? You tend to feel comforted and at peace when in nature. Oh, yeah. I'm out playing in my garden. Yeah. It's like I'm in a zone all my own. If you are an air spirit, you will feel a calling to deliver a message into the world through teaching and creative self-expression. You have a strong imagination and foresight to think about the bigger picture. You desire to stand up for humanity, your beliefs, and the beliefs of others. You are always striving to keep the peace and resolve conflicts, and you're always surrounding yourself with friends and family, which is important to you. So far, I'm a hot, dirty wind. Let's see if I'm a hot, muddy wind. Or a hot mess. That's pretty much, yeah, that's a good description. So if you're a water spirit, you feel a calling to bring art, love, music, and joy into the world. Okay, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. You are highly intuitive and tend to lead with your emotions. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. You feel a desire to bring healing into the world through creative self-expression. You have the power to help yourself and others heal emotionally. And you are sensitive to energies around you and often need alone time. Okay, I am a hot, muddy mess. That's vaporous as well. Hence the burritos. Which I did not have one today. Damn it. Apparently, fire spirits are here to deliver a message to the world through leading, creating, and inspiring others. At some point in their lives, they will often feel the call to awaken by having a fire lit in their belly. No, that never really... heartburn and acid. No, not keen on that. Or are you talking about a different kind of fire? I think you are. This fire will burn passionately and strongly and vigorously. And will encourage the fire person to go after their greatest dreams and wishes. They need not do anything special in order to tap or tune into their internal flame. Through simply being true to themselves, the fire spirit can deliver its message to the world. Now, when out of balance, the fire spirit can become too aggressive or pushy in their ways. They can also be prone to lashing out or feeling frustrated when someone or something gets in the way of their vision. By being sensitive to others and focusing on the bigger picture goal, a fire spirit can learn to calm and raise in consciousness. Bull. When a fire spirit is not using their flame energy, they can be prone to overthinking, anxiety, insomnia, and feeling blocked in their lives. It is therefore important for a fire spirit to own this energy and use it in a productive way. Okay, kick me out of the fire channel. Although I do like fire, which is why I have a burn pit. Okay. Earth spirits are here to heal themselves and others through nature. As natural healers, they are often drawn to using plant-based medicines. They are also highly in tune with Mother Earth and strive to make the earth a better place in some way. It is a desire to heal that often helps the earth spirit to awaken. And through this desire, they develop an ambition and drive to create powerful change. Earth spirits are very driven and don't mind taking on responsibilities if they serve a higher purpose. That's where that "if" is a really big word for only 2 letters. They also have the ability to hold space for others and are powerful people to lean upon. When out of balance, the earth spirit can become cold, emotionally stressed, or feel overburdened. This causes the earth spirit to withdraw or lose sight of the bigger picture goals. Earth spirits are always recharged through spending time in nature. Okay, I'm kind of sort of leaning towards I'm a earth spirit. I'm a dirty girl so far. I know. Air spirits are here to bring vision and innovation into the world. They are natural teachers and speakers and often have the talent to bring these ideas into the material world. They are strong visionaries and are often revolutionary in their ideas and beliefs. Air spirits are really here to bring lasting change into the world and often complete this over many lifetimes. Air spirits are also the keepers of peace and are naturally gifted and talented at resolving conflicts and bringing harmony to all involved. When out of balance, however, air spirits can fear conflict and shy away from being able to deal with it. They can also lose touch with people and the realities of life, or lack groundedness or stability. Air spirits are often awakened by the desire to stand up for their beliefs, ideas, creations. It is often through having a prophetic dream or vision that they start to really tune in to who they are. And lastly, water spirits are here to heal the world through bringing more art, joy, and music into it. Water spirits are often very creative and intuitive and love to explore all areas of art and creativity. They are also very sensitive to the environment around them and can pick up on energies of others, even if they are not aware of it. A water spirit awakens when they realize that through just being who they are and allowing their creative juices to flow, they can achieve all that they desire. When water spirits struggle to own who they are and try to conform, that is when they feel off balance and out of sorts. Water spirits carry the gift of being able to understand and tune into the emotional vibrations of their soul and the souls of those around them. They are also very sensitive to the energies of the universe and are often natural intuitives. When out of balance, the water spirit can feel overwhelmed, overly sensitive, depressed, and anxious because they lead with their emotions. It is important for water spirits to deal and process their emotional state first. Well, that was kind of fun, at least for me. A hell of a lot better than some of them I've picked lately. So which one are y'all? So far, I think I'm a hot mess. Mary B is air. Yes, I can see that. I can see that, Mary B. And yep, Moosey, yeah, I can see you being a fire spirit. Mm-hmm. And yes, Grammy is into the plant-based medicines. I can get that as well. Yeah. And Rob Works, yeah. Rob Works is air and he's healing with that plant-based medicines. You're a fifth element? There you go, Rob Works. I am the fifth element, the supreme being. I protect you. I love that movie. I know it's not necessarily what everyone would consider a high quality Emmy award nominated, but you know, most of those high quality Emmy award nominated are like really piffle. What is that link you just shared there? Sock? Over here in the... Sweet! Oh, how fun! I like lizards. That's a cool one. Thanks for sharing that, Sock, over here in the corner pocket. That's way cool. Trying to get the bubbles. Bubbles! I wonder if that little lizard's name is Bubbles. I ponder such things from time to time. Okay, I'm going to put this over here on the... excuse me, the effing site. Is that you, TD? Honey? Let me see. Hi, TD. I see you, sweetheart. How are you doing this evening? It's so wonderful that you joined in. Okay. I like this one. So I'll do that. Excuse me. I still haven't decided which one I am on those. I'm thinking more along the lines of okay, wait a minute. Now I got to look again because I got to see which one it was. I'm thinking I am probably more of a Earth. I'm a dirty girl. I'm a dirt girl. I do like playing in the dirt. I got to admit that. Okay. Now, since I've been doing the metaphysical, let's go to the physical, shall we? This was some of the things that I had seen, got quick little glimpses of during the day when I had a moment, and I went, pocket, throw that bad boy in the pocket. From the earthclinic.com. Borax cures and health benefits. Now, this is probably going to get her in trouble, although it's this is dated the 7th of July. So it's dated today. So, and I did see a video on this earlier, and she's kind of... I was a bit unnerved watching her because it was like it was a mix between Hot Lips Houlihan and this B-movie actress that I was like, wow, dang it, Tootsie. Oh, I can't watch you. You're funny as hell, but I can't watch you. You know, that's what she reminds me of. So I could listen to her, but I couldn't watch her. There are certain videos that I love listening to them, but I just can't watch whoever's doing the presentation because it's like, no, visual stimuli does not correlate with what you're saying. It's not working for me. So, amazing borax cures, and FDA is going to be jumping all over her ass on this one. But bless her heart, get it out there, girlfriend. And I happen to have quite a bit of borax because I use that for making my own laundry soap. So I'm going to try this. Borax is commonly used as a natural cleaning agent, and it's an increasingly popular natural remedy for the whole host of health issues. This simple remedy is easy to take and an extremely inexpensive supplement. Borax is used to treat overall chronic illness, including autoimmune diseases, hormone problems, and chronic pain. Sodium borate is also effective for treating a variety of specific ailments, such as anti-inflammatory agent, or excuse me, not as such as, but as an anti-inflammatory agent, borax effectively treats arthritis, gout, swollen gums, and other inflammatory diseases. Additionally, the substance eliminates infections such as bladder infection, urinary tract infection, and others. It has also been used to treat cancer, obesity, high blood pressure, arterial disease, and osteoporosis. So what is borax? It's a naturally occurring compound found all around the world. Mines are located in countries including the United States, China, Ukraine, Turkey, and India. The largest known mine is the Rio Tinto borax mine in Boron, California. The reserves in this mine are expected to last until 2050. Now, the chemical formula for borax is Na2B4O7.10H2O. Or is that a... No, that's a dot. Okay. In more simple terms, it includes sodium, boron, oxygen, and hydrogen. Borax has a number of different names, but they are all the same chemical compound. Some of the names for it are sodium tetraborate, sodium borate, and disodium tetraborate. Now, the uses of it, its most common use of borax is as a green cleaning aid, especially for laundry, because borax has an alkaline or high pH of 9.3. It can be added to the washing machine to help soften the water. Hard water is hard on clothes and makes it more difficult to get them clean. Some people have water that is already quite soft or alkaline, and borax would be unnecessary. Borax can be used as a cleaning powder for the bathroom. It is especially useful for hard water stains, but gloves are recommended for cleaning even with this natural product, because even natural products can be caustic. Natural things can be poisonous. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's always good for you. But I use borax for toilet cleaning. You flush your toilet and then you sprinkle a cup of borax inside the toilet and then close the lid and let it sit for 20 minutes. And then you go in there with your toilet brush and you scrub around and flush and sparkly clean. It's also great for parasites. Apparently, borax is a popular and safe remedy for pest control. It has helped countless dogs with mange and people with a variety of parasite problems, including lice and mites. Borax has become as popular a shampoo alternative as well. Multitudes of chemicals in shampoos and health conditions that affect the scalp have motivated many people to turn to the no-poo method of hair care. Borax is not only a natural alternative to chemical-laden shampoos. Because of its alkalinity and antifungal properties, it often brings healing to chronic and embarrassing scalp conditions. So to use borax for your hair, dissolve 1 cup of borax into 1 gallon of pure water. Keep this solution in the shower. Pour a cup or 2 of this solution over your hair instead of shampoo. Make sure that the solution gets into your scalp. Allow the solution to sit on your scalp and hair for a few minutes and then rinse. If you find the borax method dries out your hair, take a small amount of coconut oil and massage it into your hair. And you may not need to use the borax solution on your hair more than once or twice a week, depending on how oily your scalp is at the time and how long your hair is, because really the longer your hair is, the more you need to brush those natural oils down through your hair, hence the brushing your hair 100 strokes a night, that kind of thing. That's to distribute the natural oils that your hair needs to be soft and shiny. Borax for medicinal use. They say that it sounds, shocking as it sounds to some, borax is used as a natural remedy for a number of health conditions. Borax is a natural substitute mined from the earth just like salt, and it contains boron, which is a trace mineral which can be lacking in modern diets. So restoring healthy boron levels can improve a number of health conditions. Additionally, borax is quite alkaline, and many health problems arise because the body is too acidic. So some of the health issues that it can help with is arthritis, osteoporosis, bone spurs, calcium deposits, lupus, autoimmune disease, hormone imbalances, fungus, candida, ringworm, tinea varicose. Is that like tinnitus? I have no idea what that is. Insomnia or rough skin. So if you're wondering how some white powder could possibly help such a variety of illnesses, you need to consider a tower made of blocks, and removing one of them, specifically a foundation block, compromises the stability of the entire building. Thus it is with the body. The human body exercises countless processes in many body systems, and these processes are dependent upon building blocks, which are vitamins, minerals, enzymes, amino acids, etc. And they are all necessary for your body to work well. Remove one of them, and all kinds of body processes are affected. Boron, which is a trace mineral and component of borax, is one of those many necessary nutrients in your body. Much disease found in the world today is related to simple nutritional deficiencies. Now, they don't go looking for that. They just look at the symptom and say, well, we're going to treat this symptom and we're going to treat that symptom. They don't, and by they, I mean the medical industry, the health care industry, which they are, the only caring that they do for the most part is caring about their bottom line by milking your health issues. Yes, I said that out loud. So, to carry on with this, restoring a lacking nutrient can make a huge difference in your overall health. Boron is necessary in the body for the proper hormone function and proper calcium-magnesium balance. And y'all know you need calcium and magnesium. And you soak your feet for 20 minutes in Epsom salt water. That will help with that considerably. You will absorb through the pores at the bottom of your feet. According to PubMed, studies have found that incidents of arthritis are lower when daily boron intake is higher than 3 to 10 milligrams as opposed to 1 milligram or less. Additionally, bones of those who take boron supplements are harder than the bones of those who do not take boron supplements. So, if you want to know how much boron is in borax, 1 teaspoon of borax powder contains 4 grams of borax. Okay. So, 1/4 teaspoon of borax contains 1 gram of borax. 1 gram of borax is 11.3% boron. So, 1/4 teaspoon of borax has 113 milligrams of boron. Cool. So, according to Earth Clinic's TED recommends 1/4 teaspoon of borax in 1 liter of water for men and 1/8 teaspoon of borax in 1 liter of water for women each day. This would give men about 113 milligrams of boron each day that they drink the solution, and women about 56 milligrams of boron each day. And you will find more dosing information at the link that they have right there. Walter's Last has popularized another method of dosing borax. He recommends adding a heaping teaspoon to a liter of water and then taking 1 teaspoon of this borax solution once or twice daily. This solution delivers 25 to 30 milligrams of borax and thus about 3 milligrams of boron per dose. And he recommends taking this with meals. So, when you wish to store your borax solution, if you make Walter Last's solution with distilled water and store it in a clean glass jar, you will avoid having any impurities to contaminate the mixture. This will maximize the shelf life of the solution, and for even greater preservation of the solution, store it in the refrigerator, and always use a clean stainless steel spoon to take your dose out of the jar. If your solution looks cloudy or smells off to you, discard it and make another batch. Which, if you discard it down your toilet and swish it around in the toilet and then flush it. And then that way, it at least serves another purpose. Just saying. So, are there side effects to taking borax? Well, some people experience side effects from taking it, and there are links that have information about that. To avoid risk of the side effects, always start with a smaller dose and monitor how it affects you. While the relative lethal dose of borax is similar to that of table salt, it is always wise to be careful with your dosages. So, there's all kind of links attached to this, so I'm just going to go ahead and share it with you. But that was one of those things I listened to. Got your pencil? What do you got your pencil for, honey? Got your pencil, got your paper. Who you gonna write to? Oh, hey, Grammy's a heavy metal spirit. There you go. Yes. Okay, I'm finally catching up on the chat. And yes, Sock Puppet, that little lizard, was enjoying the bubbles too. Oh, Frumpy, I hadn't thought of it like that. Yeah, maybe it would work for that. Although I am going to have to, I may sprinkle it around my house. No, there's... Okay, that's right, Robworks. Nobody fails. Because, hey, the hell, you get out of it what you get out of it. You know, that's one of those funny little things about pop quizzes. So, different people... Everybody gets something a little bit different out of whatever. So, what the hey. I also looked up iodine because that's another thing. And the reason why I was looking this stuff up is because I have a doctor's appointment coming up in September. And she's going to want to. And I am taking myself off the thyroid meds because I no longer wish to take them. And so I'm looking for ways, and I've been listening to old videos from Dr. John Bergman about thyroid and how it's not necessarily the thyroid, it's other issues that are causing the thyroid to underproduce. Because, you know, if you're not getting enough iodine in your system, then the adrenal glands overproduce, I think it's cortisol. Don't quote me on that. But when they overproduce that, then it depresses the thyroid, so the thyroid produces less of the thyroid hormones, so then they think you have an underactive thyroid, and the hypothalamus and the pituitary and the partridge in a pear tree and all this other fun shit. And so I was learning all of this stuff, listening to this while I was, seriously, I'm not kidding you, I chatted with corporate, which basically, it's like chitty-chatting in the RLM chat. I started a chat with them, and I did not have a representative from corporate connect with my chat for an hour later. So I had an hour to sit there and listen to videos while waiting for someone to connect with me, because if I wasn't paying attention, they would just disconnect the chat, and then I'd have to start all over again. And I wasn't going to go there. And it's really a lot easier on the ears when you sit there waiting on chat than it is when you're sitting there waiting on the phone. Trust me. So, yeah, I got to listen to a few videos about thyroid health and endocrine gland health and pituitary gland health and hypothalamus and hippocampus and hypo, and I'm thinking, please don't pull me over for speeding. Okay. Now there was one more that I put. I'm running low on time, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this one real quick. This is one about iodine, and just about everybody in this country. And it's Global Healing Center. This is Dr. Edward Group. And he has several videos out there. And ladies, I think he's easy on the eyes. So it made it easy for me to watch the videos. But 7 foods rich in iodine. And this was actually published originally January the 18th of 2011, and then updated again on February the 25th, 2015. So, he's been at this for a while. The thyroid gland synthesizes thyroid hormones, and iodine is an essential trace mineral that is crucial for the thyroid to function properly. So eating foods rich in iodine ensures the thyroid is able to manage metabolism, detoxification, growth, and development. Research has shown that a lack of dietary iodine may lead to enlargement of the thyroid gland, lethargy, fatigue, weakness of the immune system, slow metabolism, autism, weight gain, and possibly even mental states such as anxiety and depression. But the good news is that there are many popular foods with iodine, all of which are easy to incorporate into your daily diet. So the recommended daily allowance of iodine is 150 micrograms daily for everybody over the age of 14. The RDA for children ages 1 through 8 is 90 micrograms every day, and ages 9 to 13 is 120 micrograms every day. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, it is recommended that you get 290 micrograms every day. Now that's the RDA, but that's not nearly what you need, because that is, if you listen to some of his videos, that is the lowest amount that will keep you from getting goiters and yet not really do much else for you. It'll just keep you from getting goiters for the most part. So, iodine-rich foods are, number 1, sea vegetables like kelp, arami, hizikai, kombu, and wakame kelp, whatever, wakame. which have the highest amount of iodine of any food on the planet, and just one serving offers 4 times the daily minimum requirement. 1 tablespoon of kelp contains about 2,000 micrograms of iodine. 1 tablespoon of arami contains about 730. 1 tablespoon of hisekai contains 780. About 1 inch piece of kombu contains 1,450 micrograms. 1 tablespoon of wakame contains 80 micrograms of iodine. And he recommends sprinkling those on soups and salads. And in his video that he does later about this, he recommends that you try and get it from the Atlantic because, well, the Pacific has been tainted. Cranberries. It's an antioxidant-rich fruit that is another source of iodine. About 4 ounces of cranberries contain approximately 400 micrograms of iodine. He recommends to get the fresh organic berries or juice. Number 3 is organic yogurt. Yogurt is an excellent iodine food. Excuse me, and you should add it to your diet. Number 4 is organic navy beans. Beans, a musical fruit. Many beans are a great source of iodine. Excuse me, and navy beans top the list. Just half a cup of these beans contains about 32 micrograms of iodine. And beans aren't just an iodine food, they're also incredibly high in fiber. And they're musical too. Number 5 is organic strawberries. They pack up to 10% of your daily iodine needs in just a single serving. 1 cup of fresh strawberries has approximately 13 micrograms of iodine. Number 6 is raw organic cheese. Yes, cheese is high in iodine, along with essential B vitamins, calcium, and protein. 1 ounce of raw cheddar cheese contains about 10 to 15 micrograms of iodine. Goat's milk cheese is easier on the digestive system and contains slightly higher levels of calcium and protein. And organic potatoes, which I love potatoes. The common potato is an easy addition to most meals and is one of the richest sources of iodine in the vegetable kingdom. Leave the skin on, and 1 medium-sized baked potato holds 60 micrograms of iodine, which I always leave the skin on. Be sure to get organic only, as potatoes tend to suck up pesticides very easily. I grow my taters. Thank you very much, and I know just exactly how organic they are. And if you're not a fan of iodine's food listed above, then you can take iodine supplements. And there are many different types of iodine supplements on the market, so knowing the differences between each is vital. And he recommends transformative nanocolloidal detoxified nascent iodine supplement, which is the body is quickly able to turn into its own effective mineral iodines for maximum absorption. So, on that, I am going to go ahead and share this link. I know it's been one of those weird freakish nights. I've done some freakish stuff, apparently. And I've learned some things, but hey, there you go. Oh, Grammy, you use kelp tabs? I would love to have the link of where you get your kelp tabs, hon. Because I really need to. I mean, I eat a lot of those things anyway, but yeah. Okay. Earth D is also good for killing fleas. Oh, thank you, Nansen Dubois. Huh. Diatomaceous, yeah. Yeah, that diatomaceous stuff, that works as well. I've heard about that. In any case, I'm just about out of time. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. Also on the RLMRadio.xyz site, the RLM TuneIn radio station, the RLM Internet radio station, the RLM Spreaker channel, and later to be on the RLM YouTube channel and the RLM SoundCloud channel. Thank you, everybody, for listening in this evening and putting up with me on my little flight of fanciful going off on the metaphysical tangent and the physical tangent. It was kind of fun. You get yours from Swanson's? Really? Okay. In any case, be sure to stick around because Grimmy and Moose Girl will be on, or hopefully Moose Girl will be on later on for the Freakers Ball. And if Moosey isn't around, then I guess it'll be balls to the wall, won't it? Balls to the wall, man. Oh, well. I will be back tomorrow morning with Flasher Rooney Dork for the Dork Table. But, let's see. And tomorrow afternoon is Kira with the Bridge. And then tomorrow evening is Bo Diddy with some bodacious tunage. All here on the RLM. Also, on Sunday is Grimner. He's going to play some blues to lead you into Hal Anthony, who's going to open up a can of whoop-ass on yo ass. Oh, thank you, Grim. Thank you. Is that also the site where you get your turmeric, or turmeric, however you wish to pronounce it? Because, yeah, I need to get some more of that, because the stuff that I have is really, really, really pricey. So, sweet. Okay, thanks, Grimmy. Appreciate that. Okay, y'all have an absolutely amazing evening. I will catch up with you later. Hopefully I'll be able to stick around for the Freakers Ball, but yeah, don't hold your breath. Got a lot of irons in the fire of late, so